Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
You know, if you looked at the sky cam, you can tell that it's cold outside, and there's some wind chill going on. One, you can tell it's cold, obviously, because of the snow. I mean, that's not rocket science. But here's the sign right there. There's the flag. It's blowing. So if it's blowing and there's snow on the ground, that means wind chill. And boy, is it chilly outside. Now, the roads are considered seasonably good in western North Dakota. However, still off to the east, we have a lot of scattered ice on the roads. Now, overall, in the southern part of the state, the roads have improved. It's just up in the northeast where we still have some scattered ice on the roads. So if you're doing any traveling tonight or heading to the northeast, plan on a little extra time. Some of this is just flurries, and that's why the radar's having a little trouble dealing with it. Still a couple of snowflakes off to the east. In Minot, 16 degrees, northwest wind at 7, the wind chill at 6. Bismarck, a whopping 20 degrees, but that breeze I showed you with the flag blowing makes it feel like 11 degrees in Bismarck. Williston's 18, west-northwest wind at 3 miles an hour. And in Dickinson, the temperature is 20 degrees, since it isn't up there. But here we are, teens to around 20 degrees, most locations, mid-20s in the southwestern part of the state. So very chilly. Now, these temperatures are actually about 20 to 25 degrees below normal. So I know Chad was talking about, is it supposed to be this cold? No, it's not. Now, we would probably take this in January, but for early November, not so much. The wind chills, single digits in a lot of places, but what I don't see up here are any minus signs in front of those numbers there. And at least it's not very windy. We're talking about a northwest wind, 5 to maybe 10 miles an hour in most locations. We're not dealing with any wind gusts today. There's no blowing snow issues, so it is a better day than what we had yesterday. I want to look ahead, and we're going to step through a few days here because, well, I don't think we're really going to have any snow tonight. Tomorrow there is going to be at least the first round of snow. Here we are early in the morning, and this is showing maybe just a couple of snowflakes, but overall, most areas will be dry, no snow in the morning. Most areas. Then throughout the day, we're going to start seeing at least a chance of snow. Now, you may notice these aren't very dark blues in here, so this is really light snow here. A couple of different places, mainly north of I-94. And then by 5 o'clock, maybe 24 hours from now, it looks like a little more of a widespread band from northwest to southeast anyway, possibly moving through the Bismarck and Mandan area. And then maybe some snow up towards the Turtle Mountains. 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Again, it's not widespread. There's not dark blues in there or anything like that. So I don't think we're going to have a lot. Here we are Friday morning. Friday looks pretty dry. Once we get to Saturday morning, here comes another system, and there it is. And now we're starting to get to a little darker shade of blue there, and even a darker shade around Minot. Now, this will probably change between now and Saturday, but by Saturday at noon, it looks like possibly some widespread snow. Doesn't look to be real heavy, but still widespread. And then by Saturday night, I think the snow begins to taper off a little bit. Potential snow amounts, and this is just one forecast model, and it's early. So I'm just going to call it an early projection, but we're still looking at maybe 1 to 3 inches, and this is including whatever happens tomorrow. So between tomorrow and Saturday night at 10 o'clock, widespread maybe 1 up to 3 inches, and if things change, of course, we will let you know. When I'm looking at potential fog right now, certainly could be some. It does not look real dense, but again, fog when it's this cold does put a bit of a glaze on the roads and makes it a little bit more slick. So wind chills tomorrow morning. Early in the day, hopefully they're all above 0. And then by noon, they may improve a little bit. And then tomorrow evening, they fall back closer to 0 again. And then the actual temperatures tomorrow morning looks like we're going to be rather chilly. And we're not going to warm up a whole lot. But it's tomorrow night into Friday morning and Friday night into Saturday morning that it gets really cold. And if you want to see what I mean by that, these would be the actual temperatures. And we'll probably have a breeze. And so that means wind chills Thursday night, Friday morning, Lauren and Chad are probably going to be below 0.
Great news there, I guess.
Gee, thanks, Tom. When we come back,